Hi, Sil family. I really want to talk about Shao Bank today. And just to kind of give you a little more in depth into it, I know that I have featured this quite often on my channel as well as in my Telegram group, and I just don't feel that it's getting the respect that it deserves. We are all running down the hypes, and although Shao Bank offers very low returns, they have been very consistent and has maintained one of my most consistent paying platforms throughout 2023 and into 2024. Right, so basically, Shell Bank, you open a bank account and you can earn fixed income daily just by purchasing bonds. However, I do want to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor. What I'm telling you is not financial advice. I'm simply sharing with you opportunities that have been working for me. Some of them work, some of them do not work. I try not to share any opportunities that I deem to be very high risk. Although I may be in it, I will not share the opportunity. So please do bear in mind that all I am doing here is sharing what I have learned being in some of these platforms, and so that those that I find that are working well, I will share, because if you do have an opportunity and it is working well, why not share it? However, I do strongly suggest that you do your own due diligence. Do not get into any platform that you do not thoroughly research. Do not take my word for it. This is just my experiences. I am no way a financial advisor. I'm not capable, I'm not licensed nor educated to give you financial advice. This is just my journey in an online space, trying to make money online, right? Once you do decide that you're a risk taker and you want to join one of the opportunities that I share, of course, I'm always going to say that do your own due diligence, do your investigation. Knowledge is power. Right? Ensure that you understand the opportunity, understand the risk, do your own research, and please do not join any opportunities with monies that you know are for your daily living. Put together what you consider risk capital, a little bit of monies every month or every week that you would say, okay, this is what I'm willing to take a chance with. But do not use monies to maintain your lifestyle, your children, your home, right? So that, of course, is my disclaimer before I go any further into the video. So what is ShaoBank? ShaoBank is a traditional bank that allows you to do your business transactions in cryptocurrency. So therefore, you can deposit in cryptocurrency as well as you can do your withdrawals in cryptocurrency. It's also known as a neobank, which is an online bank or a digital bank. And because of the challenges that the world is facing with acceptance of cryptocurrency, they have to ensure that they operate legally. So currently, they are regulated under the UK banking security trading licenses. Right, so since the inception in September 2022, they have already opened 3 offices regionally, and we expect, according to their roadmap in 2024, that we're going to see a wide spread of offices open throughout the region. Earning money is actually very simple. You just open a digital bank account and you earn fixed income daily just by purchasing bonds. Creating an account in ShaoBank is fairly easy. Of course, you know that you would need to do KYC. So if you're interested in joining, you can check my link tree in the description of this video. You will get the link to register your account. Of course, then you need to complete your KYC. Then, of course, I would recommend, once you open any account, anything in the crypto space, anything online, try to do your 2FA, try to get your Google Authenticator, see how best you can secure your account. So I definitely do recommend that. Purchase bonds, earn daily, and of course, if you're interested in sharing the opportunity with your friends and family and you really do want to earn residual income, then of course you can share. But everything that I would have just discussed there, in my link tree, I have mini videos that was done by Shao Bank to show you how easy it is to register your account, how to do your KYC, how to purchase bonds, how to withdraw, how to transfer funds. Everything is very neatly organized in my link tree so that you can navigate the platform. So let's take a quick look at the bond summary that we're seeing here. I'm actually going to go into it on the platform, but I just did this as an overview. So here we can see all the bonds that are currently offered as of this date. I have the date here, which is January 29th, and it goes from 0.45% a day up to 0.95% a day That is what is available now. But as I said, keep in contact with the Telegram group. But let's go into the actual platform so that we can see where you can get these bonds and how you calculate what your minimum investment is. So a tool that we can use to calculate the Hong Kong dollars is Google search. So you can simply do a Google search for HKD to USDT and you will be able to convert everything. But what I have done is that I have created a chart and it will just give you an overview and at a glance view of what the bonds are that are currently available at this date, which is the end of January. You do have to bear in mind that bonds come out very often. So what you're going to see now may not be there. However, that's why you have to stay tuned to the Telegram group, stay in contact with Shao Bank's social media handles and the Soul Telegram group, and the information will be posted there. So there's the AA1, the AA2, the AA3, AA4, AA5, and AA6. And what I have done by breaking it down, it will tell you exactly how long each bond is valid for and what is your daily and weekly yield. So very quickly, let's look at it here on the platform and then I'll take you across to the slide. The AA1 gives you a daily yield of 0.45% a day. That is 3.15 weekly. Of course, you know, we just multiplying 0.45 by 7 days, and that's how we got the 3.15% a week. And they tell you how many bonds you need to buy as a beginning, as a minimum, which is 10. They're all 10 for now, and the maturity of each one is 10 years. So that means that for 10 years you are going to be getting an interest payout, a fixed interest payout from Shao Bank every single week, right? So for instance, we're looking at AA1, we're seeing that the minimum amount of bonds we need is 10, and we're seeing that one bond cost is 40 Hong Kong dollars. 40 Hong Kong dollars by 10 bonds is going to give us, means that the minimum to get started with the AA1 is 400 Hong Kong dollars. And when we use the Google translator, we could see that the Google calculator, currency converter, we can see that 51 USDT is equal to 400 Hong Kong dollars. So that is telling us that the minimum for the AA1 is 51 USDT. Similarly, for the AA2, it is 0.45% daily. 0.55% daily, which gives us a weekly yield of 3.85%. That is the 0.55 by 7 days a week. We see that the minimum purchase is 10. We see that the maturity is another 10 years. And we see that the minimum for one bond is 200 Hong Kong dollars. So, but we know that we need 10. So 10 by 200 is 2,000 Hong Kong dollars to start. And to convert that into USDT, that brings it to 256 US dollars to start. Right? Let's look at Hong Kong. Let's look at AA3. This is a 0.65% daily yield, giving us a yield of what we multiply it by 7, so we understand what we're going to get. There's a minimum of 10. One bond is 800 Hong Kong dollars. 800 by 10 is 8,000. So we know to start with the AA3, you're going to need $1,023 using the Hong Kong dollars to USD currency converter. So the AA4, same thing here again, that has given us a 0.75% daily yield, which is a 5.25% every week. That's what you're going to earn every week with the AA4. And the one bond is 4,000 Hong Kong dollars. So it will be 4,000 by the minimum 10 that is required. That's 40,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is $5,119 Hong Kong. $5,119 US dollars. Also, the AA5, that is a 0.85% daily yield. That is a weekly yield of 5.95%. 10 bonds by 10,000 Hong Kong dollars is 80,000 Hong Kong dollars, which would be equivalent to 10,000 $238.50 in US dollars. That would be the minimum to start the AA5 as well as the AA6. That's given us a daily yield of 0.95% over 7 days. So that is a weekly yield of 6.65%. The minimum to get started is 10, and the cost of one bond is $40,000. So 40,000 Hong Kong dollars by the 10 bonds that are required to get is 400,000 Hong Kong dollars, which gives us a minimum starting in US dollars when you use the currency converter to $51,192. And just to give you a visual of the currency converter, so you see I would have just searched HKD to USDT, and it's right here. So if we want to find out how much 400 Hong Kong dollars are, the conversion is right there. So I just thought I will give you a quick visual. This slide is going to be available in the Telegram group, and it basically just says everything that I just said in a nutshell. Take a screenshot of it if you want, but I do have it in my Telegram group. So as I said, things keep changing, so make sure that you're in contact with the community so that you can get the alert when new bonds come out. So after every bond purchase that you make with Shao Bank, you do get a bondholder agreement, right? So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 1 million bonds with Shao Bank. At each purchase, you automatically get a bondholder agreement, and that basically outlines the guarantees, the insurances, and the obligation that Shao Bank will have to you as the investor, right? So that is something that if you do decide that you want to take your risk and purchase a bond, then of course you will have your security, you will have your bondholder agreement. You can download that and you can keep that for yourself. I know there are times when we are in this space that we really have to have a power of discernment. We really need to be able to put on our thinking cap and try and sift through a lot of the FUD that is available out there. Now, I know more than anybody the challenges that we face in this space. There are genuine platforms. There are platforms that come here with the purpose of just pulling the rug on us. There are platforms that, just don't have their act together. And sometimes they're actually really platforms that are genuine. And it's important that we, as persons who are taking risk in these sorts of platforms, understand, make sure that we are doing the research, make sure that we are updated with all the information that is out there. And the reason why I'm saying this is that persons have come to me and they've shared information about Hong Kong, and the information is not in fact updated. It's actually very outdated. So if you're seeing it now, you're gonna see, wait now, what is Shao's bank intention? Now, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority did actually have an article saying that they do not authorize Shao Bank to do any sort of banking business in Hong Kong or to take deposits. Similarly, the International Organization of Securities Commission also had an article where they were questioning Shao Bank's authority to have a business address in Hong Kong. And while those articles may have at the time been true, that information is very much outdated, because since March 2023, Shao Bank did in fact meet with the Hong Kong Monetary Authorization and their director, and it was advised that they relocate their business and their financial activities to the UK, where they could be licensed and regulated under the banking security trading licenses that's available there. Now, the information that I'm telling you can actually be verified online, so I have included the link to the verification of these documents in my link tree so that you can always take a look at it. And in addition to that, after they launched in the UK, they have further injected an additional 1 billion capital into Shao Bank. So what that is telling me, guys, is that Shao Bank has a plan for some sort of longevity, right? The fact that they have taken their efforts seriously, that they have moved to UK so that they could be regulated properly, is telling me, okay, all right, this is an opportunity that I think I can say I'm going in for the long haul. So I'm saying this that yes, we hear all these things online, and sometimes it hurts our head because we've lost money in some of these platforms. But I want us to be able to have that discerning power so that we could find the information, we can educate ourselves, and we can really make the decision on it. This particular opportunity here by ShaoBank, I've had it sitting on in my Telegram channel, and it is the least spoken about platform. I get least questions on it, and it has been the most consistent, as I said in the beginning of my video, since last year to this year.
Thank you all for being here today to discuss an important issue regarding the settlement of legal matters at Shao. As the bank's founder, I would like to report that thanks to our consultation with the HKMA, we successfully completed our company registration in the UK. Over the past few months, it has become increasingly evident that through our exponential success, Shao has already expanded beyond Hong Kong. Consequently, as a global bank, we need a clear and stable regulatory framework to operate and thrive in an ever-evolving financial industry legally. Therefore, after careful consideration and evaluation, I have decided to formally register Shao in the United Kingdom. The bank is currently registered with a capital of almost $1 billion US. And the UK government has been acting as our primary regulator since May 2023. However, this will not affect the bank in any way. Rather, it gives us the necessary stability and legal certainty to operate globally. We continue taking deposits, providing loans, issuing bonds, and working with communities in many countries. While the HKMA cannot regulate the activities of Shao Bank, they will not prevent us from operating and developing, and they continue to advise us on many aspects as well. Furthermore, we've developed a concept for issuing our own payment cards and also the format of our regional centres. Over the next 4 years, we will open at least 200 Shao offices throughout the globe. I want to thank Mr. Eddie Chung of HKMA for his positive stance and support for Shao Bank's global development. We share a common vision of innovation and progress in the financial industry, and I regret that we did not have the opportunity to meet earlier. Moreover, I am confident that with the support of our stakeholders, partners and regulators, Shao will continue to thrive and succeed in its global endeavours. Once again, I would like to thank everyone for their presence today and their continued support of Shao Bank. We strive to maintain the highest standards of compliance, innovation, and customer service, and look forward to a bright future. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to echo Yang Shao's words and thank the founder of Shao Bank for participating in this conference. Shao's decision to register in the United Kingdom with a significant capital base of nearly $1 billion US is a proactive step towards ensuring that the bank operates legally worldwide. The UK government's role as Shao Bank's primary regulator from May 2023 provides a clear regulatory framework for its operations, further strengthening the bank's compliance position. As a representative of the HKMA, I want to convey that the regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies is constantly evolving, and it is critical for financial institutions to operate within the legal framework of the jurisdictions in which they operate. Therefore, Shao Bank's decision to seek regulatory oversight from the UK government is a responsible and strategic move to ensure that its operations comply with all relevant laws and regulations. I also want to emphasize that while HKMA does not directly supervise Shao, it is regulated by the Hong Kong government. All transactions with the bank are legal. In addition, I know that as a subsidiary of Global Future Enterprise Group Corporation, which has a long history of over 17 years in various sectors, including banking, Shao is a trusted and reputable institution. Shao has demonstrated its commitment to regulatory compliance and innovation, and I have full confidence in its ability to act legally and ethically. In conclusion, I fully support the global development of Shao Bank and thank Yang Shao for his astute strategic vision in navigating the evolving cryptocurrency regulatory landscape. The bank's decision to register in the UK and comply with relevant laws and regulations is a testament to its commitment to legality and compliance. I wish Yang Shao and Shao Bank continued success in their future endeavors. Thank you.
So I did feel it was important for me to share that information on the vision of Shao Bank and exactly what it was that happened, why they would have had to relocate their address. I do want to remind you guys that don't take my word for it. I do try to take information from different sources, verified information, and put it into one simple, easy to understand video. Yes, it may be a little longer, but that is because I want to make sure that you fully understand what you're getting into. But again, do not take my word for it. Do your own research. It is very important, especially in this space, that you understand what you're getting into. I do have the links that are in my link tree that is going to give you further information, but do your own research, guys. Right? Of course, I do invite you to like and follow me if you appreciate the content. If you want to join my Telegram group, please feel free to join it. I don't always get to post content on my YouTube channel because, life is happening, but I do try my best to make sure that my community is updated with pertinent information. So guys, again, if you appreciate the content, please do like and follow, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys at the top.